I'm Stacy Kosman, and this is my presentation for my Marriage and Family Studies internship. I found my internship through networking with everyone that I knew. I talked to everyone that I knew about my need for an internship and what I would like to do for it. I had talked to my children's doctor a few times, asking him if he knew any places in town that did what I wanted to do. One visit, he told me that within the last week he had somebody stop by who did work with habilitative intervention, and they were starting a new branch of a developmental disability agency in Twin Falls, and were looking for people to work for them, as well as referrals for clients. He gave me her business card. I contacted her, and my internship was approved. Some of my responsibilities in my internship were organization, office work, helping with a survey preparation, and doing paperwork for clients as well as working with the client. With the organization, I helped create several different documents to help track information, and I did filing. And some of the forms that I did filing each week and quality assurance checking were continuing service reports, HI data sheets, daily total sheets, family training logs, interdisciplinary training logs, habilitative support sheets, and mileage sheets. For the client files, I helped create them when we had new clients, made their notebooks with all of their information inside. I also made electronic documents for keeping track of their data and making reports. With the document tracking, I helped make sure that we had each employee's documents and certifications up to date, and we tracked insurance and when their registration or driver's license expired, also their CPR and first aid certification. And I also did weekly client hours reports to let the different therapists know how many hours they still had and how many hours they needed to make up with their clients. I also did monthly summary reports to report on how each of the clients were doing on their objectives and the percentages that they had reached for each of their 4 or 5 objectives. For our survey preparation, I helped gather and organize all the necessary documents that would need to be looked through for our Department of Health and Welfare and Medicaid survey. I helped make sure all our manuals had the updated information for our new location in Twin Falls. I helped do quality assurance checks on all the client documents and other documents. I was available and willing to do anything that my supervisor asked me to do in preparation for the survey. And together we were able to get a perfect score on our survey. I've had the opportunity to work with clients, and some of the clients that we work with have Down syndrome and autism spectrum disorders. And our agency also works with those who have epilepsy and developmental delays and cerebral palsy. For the client's paperwork, I helped create their binders. I updated information as it changed, and I filed all the documents weekly in their files. I made electronic documents to track their information and to give information to the therapist. I tracked the data and made reports. I helped track the hours that they were being worked with, and I helped with quality assurance on the habilitative intervention weekly paperwork, as well as the habilitative support weekly and monthly paperwork. I did things that helped benefit Children's Therapy Place, and I also received benefits as well from doing this internship. I helped benefit Children's Therapy Place by helping with the overall organization of starting a new branch of the company. I established basic administration and organizational protocol. I provided support to my supervisor while starting the new branch of the company. And I conducted the quality assurance program. And for me, an important takeaway is I learned that there are many aspects of a new business that must be organized and carefully monitored and managed in order to make sure that it's successful in helping the employees and the clients obtain their different goals. I personally benefited from doing this internship by having the opportunity to increase my administrative and organization skills. And I had the opportunity to complete my habilitative support certification and to work with a client who I love working with. I had the opportunity to learn how all the different aspects of the company work together to help the clients and their families to be successful in reaching their goals and making improvement. And a few important takeaways for me was that I discovered how much I really do enjoy organizing things and doing paperwork. And I discovered that I enjoyed working with children who have disabilities and helping their families. And I realized that I'm able to do a good job paying attention to details and making sure that things meet quality standards. I've been able to make some coursework connections in each of the classes listed here, but the class that I made the most connection with was my infant and toddler development class, because I learned about early childhood development, how children learn, and how connections are made in the brain, and how important it is for them to repeat things so that they make good neural pathway connections. And I learned about some of the different sensory and other challenges that children with disabilities face, and some of the different things that can be done to help stimulate their learning to help them develop. I would recommend this internship for anyone who wants to work with children with disabilities, and if you want to learn about doing developmental disability agency office work. The contact information for my internship was Kimberly Leonard, who's the clinical supervisor for Children's Therapy Place in Twin Falls, and her email is listed here. Her phone number is 208-490-1103. Children's Therapy Place also has branches in Boise, Overland, Nampa, and Meridian, and the number is listed here as 208-323-8888. And you can contact them if you are in that area if you want to do an internship. Thank you.